Hello, welcome to day 11. So, my phone blew up on me, so I'm back again. We're going to try this again. Sometimes life throws you a curveball. And I don't know if you've ever watched that episode of Friends with the couch, the one we love so much, with pivot, pivot, pivot. So that's what we're talking about today a little bit, is pivoting. So I got thrown a curveball today. I went to a follow-up appointment for my back surgery, and I got told no more PT, no more exercising for a while. And I was like, ugh, seriously? My motivation was high. I really wanted to do this 24-day challenge. And so now I'm going to have to pivot, pivot, pivot. So as I was talking with my AP about this, and I was getting goofier and goofier and, coming up with some ideas. And we talked about, I've always, as a trainer, I've always said that abs are made in the kitchen. They're not made, in the gym. It's 80-20, right? It's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. The exercise shapes the body, defines the muscles, that type of thing. But your bigger portion of that is obviously your nutrition. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I think one of the things I wanted to talk about in this channel was I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel. So what I can do is make some suggestions of different exercises that we can try. I can post the individual exercise, or you can go on my YouTube channel, and if you're not subscribed, we're going to give it a 1-2. You're going to give it a subscribe and then hit the notifications bell so you get notified of any new videos I put up. So for today, we're going to talk about pivoting, because we've had surgeries, we've had injuries, we've had all kinds of events that come up where you can't necessarily, or your doctor is telling you limit your exercise. And then what do? Well, you do what you can do, and that is you work on your nutrition. So that's something that we do have control over. So I think that's where I want to go for the next few days until I figure out my plan to pivot on this. So I was at a seminar, and one of the things that was said was when people don't call you crazy, when they don't call you crazy, you're not thinking big enough. And over the past few years, I've been called you're crazy, you're and I think we always got to think, we're always like so worried about comments and what we want to do and people say, and I think you got to think bigger, much bigger. That's why I started the YouTube channel, is because I wanted to think bigger, just than helping clients locally, helping clients online. I wanted to think so much bigger. When I started my channel, I was vegan. And I actually did that for a little over 2 years. And it was challenging because for me personally, I'm allergic to soy. I can't eat soy. And so being a vegan, trying to get enough protein in my body, and I know plants have protein, but throw being a gastric bypass or sleeve patient on top of that, it's even harder because you can only eat so much at a time. And so I was really struggling. And they've got a lot of newer products out there that are really great, but I was trying to eat as close to the land as I could, and started trying some of those products. Well, I noticed some changes in my labs, because a lot of those have products in them that you really don't want to be eating. So it was like, ugh, much more saturated fat than you should really be eating and that type of stuff. So it was like I was getting more and more frustrated. I went and actually had some metabolic testing done, and come to find out my metabolism was actually higher than where my group range was for women, but I also had lost a lot of muscle mass. This is the second time in my life that this has happened. That happened after surgery because I was in the gym multiple times a day and I was eating very restricted on my calories and ended up losing quite a bit of muscle mass. And so I was like, man, this just sucks. So I got to pivot again. And so I went back to eating more meat, and that was a challenge for a while. It really was. It was hard for me to go back to that. But now I'm kind of at a point where I've got to pivot again. So I am going to be working more on my nutrition. And I know going into the holidays, everybody's like, is that going to affect my holiday a little bit? Yeah. But you know what? I also know I have to do this for me. So right now I can't exercise other than walking, and walking's a great exercise, but I have to be limited on what I'm doing, and I can't do any physical therapy. So, or lifting or anything like that. So I'm like, here we go again. So I think I'm going to go in the nutrition route for a while because we haven't talked about nutrition, and maybe I'll cook for you guys because I love cooking, and we can look at some healthier snacks and some stuff. Show you my pantry, what a disaster it is because I have multiple people in our family in there, and it's hard when you're trying to eat clean and you have other family members that don't. That's a challenge, and that's something we can talk about, some tips and tricks on things that you can do to help you with that. So if you have any suggestions of anything, but I think we're just going to pivot for a while and see how this goes. I didn't injure myself, so don't think I did that with doing this. I think there was something going on with the physical therapy I was doing before this, and it caused a situation that's been going on for a while. And so please don't feel it was something because of doing this challenge, because the stuff I was doing in this challenge much easier than what I was doing with PT. So I was being very careful as far as my back and that type stuff. So anyway, so we're going to pivot. I want to keep this going. I'm not giving up on the 24 days. I want to complete the 24 days. And so we'll just kind of see how it goes. We'll do some stuff, That's it. That's it for today. It's an easy day. What I would like you to do, and this is your homework assignment for today for your exercise, is pick one or two of the exercises in the first 10 days that we've done. And I'd like you to repeat those exercises. And then I will be posting the full routine that we did on day 8. That will be posted. So if you want to do that with the combination of stuff, we can do that. That will be posted in the next day or so. But we've got a bunch of exercises in the group, and there's some already up on the YouTube channel. So let's repeat one or two of those today and work on those. So that's it for today. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'm going to be selfish for a minute because this has been more for me than it's for you too. But this has been more for me to get me motivated, get me back into a routine again of stuff. So that's it. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll have a better plan for you, but I wanted to get this posted as soon as I can. So day 11, we're going to pivot. So here we go. Let's have some fun with this. Talk to you tomorrow. Day 12. I need some more fingers, folks. I need some more fingers. Talk to you soon. Bye.